like a preliminary match. All right, y'all ready for our first match this evening? As you saw last month, it is billed as Cowboy versus Cowboy. Your referee, Donnie Howell. Gentlemen, now making his way to the ring from Deadwood, South Dakota, weighing in at 215 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, the Pale Horse, Josey Quinn. Gentlemen, introducing his opponent this evening. Gentlemen, from Anderson, South Carolina, weighing in at 222 pounds, ladies and gentlemen, Wild Billy Buck!
All right, we got Cowboy versus Cowboy coming up here tonight. Our first matchup here of the evening after the melee that occurred. Wow. During the first matchup, at the opening promo, if you will, of JB Enterprises here as it interrupted. And the surprise fourth man on Team Southern Fried, I guess, if you will, is Strychnine. What a great addition to their team for sure. For Ashworth Caution and Xander Ramon. Looking forward to that matchup coming up later tonight as we see the two Cowboys of Southern Fried looking toe-to-toe with each other here. As Josey about to get checked out here by referee Donnie Howell. Making sure there's nothing illegal in the boots, checking those guys out. As well, he's heading over to check out Billy Buck before this matchup gets underway. And we are getting set to go here as he calls for the bell. Billy Buck looks to be 100% now. He's had a couple of tough matches involving Corey Hollis and Michael Judas within the last 6 months here at Southern Fried, and has taken quite a bit of punishment with those two men in the squared circle as collar and elbow tie-up. These two guys are jockeying for position here in the ring, and Buck is powdered into the corner. Josey Quinn standing straight up here, the powerhouse of Team Tag, standing across the ring from Josey Quinn. Another collar and elbow tie up there, test of strength. And Buck has him in the corner, but Quinn reverses him into the corner, sets him up on that top turnbuckle. Little shoving there. Not a lot of wrestling here to start out with. Side standing headlock from Billy Buck. So he wrenches it in there on Josey Quinn. Nice and tall head of steam over there. Big bump. Shoulder block right there in the middle of the ring. Head of steam from Buck. Buck goes in, going for a hip toss, and Quinn blocks it. Buck blocks his. Buck going in. Side headlock takedown. Great move there. Buck is in control of the matchup right now. Sees he settles in. Quinn's got to get back up to a vertical base. Buck is going to get him standing there. What's Quinn going to do to try and break this hold? Quinn backs him into the corner. Buck breaks there. Referee Donnie Howell get him out of the corner. And a boot right to the midsection for Buck from Josey Quinn. Josey reverses him, sends him in there, and Buck reverses, ducking there. Double leg takedown there, and Billy Buck has him in control. What is going to happen here? Monkey flip into the corner. Buck is there over the turnbuckles. 10 fists of doom in the corner. Here they come. Oh, Quinn takes him off. Pushes him off there. Quinn with a head of steam. Buck sends him outside to the ring on the floor. Oh, Buck is drug outside here to ringside. Quinn goes for a big chop, and Buck sends him in. Chop right to the chest. Buck with a punch right to the side of the jaw of Josey Quinn. Buck and Quinn are going at it here at ringside right now. Huge chop right to the chest. Buck slides Quinn back into the ring. This is where the 1-2-3 has got to happen. Quinn getting to his feet there. Buck with a shot right to the jaw. Another shot right to the jaw. Jeez. Listen to that pop across the chest. As Billy Bucks gets him in the far corner here, he's going to send him off. With a couple of reversals there. Buck almost ran into the referee, and the referee stopped him. Buck put the brakes on, and he's paying for it now. Quinn is stomping the hell out of him. And Buck's in a bad place. Quinn taking a little bit of a breather there. So he heads in that near corner to our camera there. Drops a knee right across the chest. And Quinn surveying the crowd here in Monroe, Georgia. Buck with a shot to the midsection. Couple of good shots there from Buck as Quinn comes in, and Quinn cuts him off with a knee lift right to the midsection again. Buck has had damaged ribs in the past few months, and Quinn going for a cover. Is this it? Buck kicks out at just one. Quinn once again surveying the damage, taking his time. jawing at the fans a little bit. He needs to stay on Billy Buck if he's going to be victorious here in this matchup. He gathers Buck up. Big shot, that forearm right to the jaw of Billy Buck. Quinn sets him up in the corner again. Big punch right to the side of the jaw again. And Billy Buck is in a bad place right now. You see the pain he's in. But Billy Buck knows how to fight, and he knows how to survive in these matchups. There's Quinn stomping the back of the head as well. Another stomp. These two men no strangers to each other. They met in the first round. Oh, Buck is up. Big chop right to the chest, and he's firing up. He's feeling, he's taking enough of that punishment. This is the big haymaker there. Quinn sets him up in the second turnbuckle, chest first into the top. And Quinn has him in a prone position. What is Quinn going to do? Jeez, a big stomp right to the chest. Quinn gathers him up. We're going for another pin here. Could this be it? Just a 2 count there from referee Donnie Howell. Look at Billy Buck trying to grab some air out of the atmosphere here. Jeez, struggling to make it to his feet. But Josey Quinn is back up on his feet, trying to plan the next attack on Wild Billy Buck, the master of the buckshot. Quinn surveying the crowd here as Buck tries to make it to his feet. Buck is struggling in a bad way right now, and he makes it up. Quinn setting him up in a big shot, and Buck blocks it there. Buck going at him. Buck throwing the punches there. Those haymakers right to the side of the head of Quinn. As I was saying, these two met in the first round of the Charles Anschutz Memorial Classic. The qualifying matches these two men went for. And Buck lost that matchup to Josey Quinn. Atomic elbow to the top of Quinn's head, and the second one there as he is a house of fire right now. Quinn going after. Head steam there on a big back body drop. And Billy Buck is feeling it right now. Stalking Josey Quinn right now, and he's got Quinn up, and Quinn drops down to duck out of the way, and Quinn trying to make a move there. DDT from Buck, can he just be it? Buck hooks the leg. Just a 2 count there from Billy Buck. That qualifying round saw Billy Buck lose and put Josey Quinn into the tournament on Thanksgiving Day. Buck is setting up, head of steam, misses as Quinn ducks out of the way. Buck with a big boot right to the face, and Buck's up to the second rope. Billy Buck going. Quinn sets him up with that choke backbreaker there. Could this be it? Just a 2 count there, and that is it. Quinn up to his feet first. Buck is down after that DDT. This may be it. Quinn setting him up. Measuring Billy Buck is going for that reverse neck breaker there, I believe. He sets him up. Buck has got him hooked under the neck. Snap mare. Buck went for buckshot, but Quinn ducked out of the way. These two guys know each other, and Buck is out to the floor. Billy Buck in a bad place right now outside the ring. We do not need this. And Quinn taking a breather right now as he heads out to the floor here in just a moment, I'm sure. Just a matter of time as Quinn heads out to scoop up Billy Buck. Big forearm here right to the jaw. Billy Buck, huge chop right to the chest. Buck with a second chop to the chest. These two guys trading punches back and forth here right now. Buck sends him back into the ring, and Buck is climbing up on the apron. Quinn coming after him. Buck goes for a shoulder block but misses. Quinn's gathering him up. What on earth is he going to do right now? Quinn's trying to bring him in with a suplex. Got that draping. Oh my God, backbreaker there. Could this be it? Gathering up the leg, hooking the leg. Oh my God, Buck kicked out. How did Billy Buck kick out after that? Referee Donnie Howell instituting a standing 8 count here. See if one of these two men can make it to their feet and have this matchup continue. Both of these men taking some serious punishment here, as both men are back up to their feet. But very wobbly, unstable legs for both of these men. Quinn going in and misses as Buck ducks out of the way. Buck shot coming in. Quinn blocks it. Quinn going for his shoulder, skip. Close on there. Buck hits a big spine buster. Could this be all? Just a 2 count there from the referee. Look at these two men. Absolutely exhausted so far for this matchup. Buck is shaking the cobwebs loose. He's going after Quinn. Dragging him right to the middle of the ring. Figure 4 hook in. Is Quinn going to tap out here? Quinn reaching the ropes, and he got the bottom rope. Buck is going to break that hold, referee. Buck is dragging him right back to the middle of the ring now. Buck is setting him up again for the figure 4. Quinn rolls him up. Gets a 2 count there from referee Donnie Howell. Buck kicks him right to the chest there. Buck signaling for that buck shot. Here it comes. He connects it. This is going to be it. Buck is down. That is it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match, Wild Billy Buck.
Billy Buck victorious over Josey Quinn.